She did say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that it isn't true.
Well, of course you're going to say that.
I swear. I doubt Scrivener would stand for that.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graphorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang, while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
All that happened that day, I would!
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Revelio! I want to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next. Revelio. Revelio. I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know. Revelio. Accio. the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wanted to see this. Revelio.
And a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite? And Rogue's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet? Revelia.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, but eat light and you'll be swift. But who wants to be swift? Ah!
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to...
Now, to find out what happened here.
Revelia.
Revelia.
Mr. Oakes's trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now, to find the crooked tree. Crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. Revelio.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail. Perhaps I shall...
Revelio.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like eggs and lettuce, those mushrooms were.
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. Incendio! Fringo! Revelio!
War is over. Goblins will rule over wizards at last.
You can't...
Somebody there? Hello?
Revelio. What do we have here?
Not patrol so long, I'm hearing things.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction. Don't mind.
Goodness, not a party to attend by myself. Revelio.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Revelio. Revelio.
Get my hands on things.
One less human to worry about.
There's the student from the town. I should have been your death.
Revelio. A ladder. That's what I need.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Revelio. Trouble's brewing, and I'm without my friends.
Revelio.
We're close to a breakthrough.
Revelio.
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Here.
Show yourself.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're there.
The wizard will have no choice but to submit to us.
Who's there? Wait a moment. Hello?
Revelio.
Wizard kind will reward us.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That student defeated our encampment in the tower.
Potato!
Always on the defensive.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not the best place for an
Revelio.
Stop doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Glad I was never locked up here.
Revelio.
you.
How nice of her.
Revelio. What will we find in here? Revelio.
What's that? Who's there? I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Tell us.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Their school day.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. When the war is over, come on, back.
Revelio.
What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone.
You wait till I'm... Shoes to shatter! I won't rest until you're
Revelio.
I know that intruder! I should have been
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
A boiler door. How to open it?
Revelio.
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share. Here we go. Hello? I won't rest.
Potato.
Dead.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Certain we can come to an agreement if you just let me free.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes's wand. Where could it be?
I won't rest. I won't.
Revelio.
You are terribly upset.
Not quite. I know you're here somewhere. Right. I will make you pay.
Revelio.
You won't get away with that.
Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Revelio.
Pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. Oh, my wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you. Truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio.